Hey, good to meet you. Have you ever thought how you can reduce the physical load on your welders? Of course, as a professor, I try to take it from a scientific point of view. So, how are the welders affected by the welding process? How can we reduce the physical load of the welders, and in an ideal case, can we prove that we really reduced the physical load of the welders? Well, let's talk about the first thing. How are welders affected during the welding process? First thing, of course, that comes to your mind is the weight of the torch. Depending on the position, imagine you have an easy downwards position, maybe you can even sit. The impact is not too high, but still you have to carry the torch. It's a different story if you do welding while standing, and especially overhead welding. Then you have to carry the complete weight of the torch and the cable assembly. A third situation is that you have very big components to weld, and that means you maybe have to bend to reach all parts of your component. That creates an additional load on the wrist, for example, or on the lower arm muscles. So what can you do to reduce these factors? One thing, of course, is to reduce the weight. You can use lightweight components in your cable assembly, or you can also, in addition, reduce the weight in the torch neck. That's the weight side. The other side, of course, is the ergonomics. Here you can work on the form of the handle, the size of the handle, and how the torch is balanced. So if you have a torch that tends to turn to the front or to the back, it will always give you additional load on your muscles. The size of your handle is also important. It should not be too big or too small, because this also affects the loads. But the biggest effect, of course, is the total weight. So doing this will have the biggest effect. And these products are available since a longer time. And what we did, we also proved that the load really goes down. What we used is a nice, elegant method called electromyography. What you do here is you apply electrodes to these muscle groups of the welders. You start with the lower arm, upper arm, shoulders, neck, and back. And the electrode signal is a sign for the physical load on the welder's muscles. So you really see lower values here means a lower physical load for the welder. But we did, of course, not only test it in a scientific study together with the University of Gießen, we also put these torches out to real welders. And the welders were fascinated. They really loved it. I hope you love it too.